Americans love reality TV. It gives viewers an inside look into the lives of interesting people. People are endlessly entertained by drama, competition, chaos, and controversial topics. The TV shows in this video are funny, gross, entertaining, and controversial. Be warned, some of these shows have gross images, so watch with caution. Fear Factor is a TV show about contestants completing challenges that are dangerous/gross. This show first aired in 2001 and is hosted by Joe Rogan. This show is like the Survivor series, except it had its own unique twist. A show based around facing fears is very entertaining. Contestants are forced to eat spiders, shower in a bath of snakes, and complete dangerous stunts in order to proceed to the next level. If a contestant refuses a challenge, fails a challenge, or has the worst performance, that contestant is eliminated from the competition. The contestant or team that manages to complete all of the stunts, including finishing the final stunt in the fastest time, wins $50,000. Viewers enjoyed watching contestants eat exotic bugs, ride helicopters, and cuddle with spiders. There was an episode in which a contestant had to sit in a box filled with rats. His partner had to get cheese out of the box using her mouth. Fear Factor includes many challenges involving claustrophobia, fear of heights, fear of spiders, fear of eating disgusting animal intestines. Whatever you're scared of, this show probably did something about it. Contestants were pushed to the limit in terms of safety. Water challenges were nerve-wracking because contestants had to solve puzzles, retrieve keys, and hold their breath to prevent drowning. Working together made the challenges more intense because if one person failed, the other person would drown. Viewers were at the edge of their seats watching people fight for their lives. Raise your hand if you have a fear of being buried alive. This show did a cement drowning challenge, which involved two people being buried in cement if they didn't complete the challenge in time. One girl panicked and literally cut everything off because she was having a panic attack and almost was drowning in cement. If you have a fear of heights, don't worry, this show has plenty of those challenges involving hanging on the side of a helicopter, catwalking on really high structures. If you get nauseous easily, this is your warning because these next challenges are gross. Contestants had to eat worms, crickets, spiders, beetles, cockroaches, and a wide variety of different insects. Fear Factor made their contestants eat a pig's asshole, horse asshole, cow guts, cow brain, sheep testicles, buffalo testicles, and a mystery smoothie of miscellaneous ingredients. Those who didn't partake in these challenges were told to kick rocks. One of the craziest challenges in Fear Factor was contestants having to put live snakes in their mouth and complete puzzles. After that, they would run back and put live scorpions in their mouth. Can you imagine having a snake slither around in your mouth while you're trying to complete a challenge? Or a scorpion picking at your gums and stinging you in the mouth while you're trying to complete a challenge? This show is crazy, intense, and to be frank, a little wicked, but it's very entertaining. Fear Factor had so many more disgusting, dangerous, and bizarre challenges. I can't name every single challenge because you would throw up, cry, cringe, and just be disgusted overall. Fear Factor had a total of 6 seasons with mixed reviews. If you had a weak stomach or extreme fear of bugs, heights, and puke, this show isn't for you. Another controversial show is My Strange Addictions. People are addicted to crazy things. It ranges from fetishes, eating disorders, insanity. People are addicted to something, whether it's coffee, junk food, alcohol, or smoking. But have you ever heard of someone being addicted to eating dirty diapers or sexually attracted to balloons? How about bathing in bleach? My Strange Addiction highlights a wide variety of different obsessions. One woman can't get enough of drywall. She eats this stuff like it's Doritos. There was an episode centered around a woman obsessed with being a baby. She enjoys acting like a toddler, even building her own crib. My Strange Addictions aired in 2010. Immediately gaining popularity for its outlandish content. Viewers were shocked at people's bizarre habits. One guy loves eating glass so much he describes it as being in heaven. He says that eating champagne, wine, and light bulb glasses are the best because the glass is thin. Now watching this, I just can't help but cringe because he's eating glass and swallowing it, and I don't know how he's not cutting his throat, intestines, and lips. But this guy eats it like it's freaking Takis. It's crazy. This show features many strange eating habits, such as eating mattress foam, cat food, soap, tires, and rocks. One guy has eaten cheeseburgers every day for the past 25 years, and it's really crazy because his wife is like a professional chef, makes very good healthy meals, but he sneaks around and eats like 4 burgers a day. They even get a truck and fill it with 1,460 burgers, which represents the amount of burgers this guy eats per year, which is insane. Bro loves Krabby Patties more than Squidward. Everyone has a kink or fetish. This program showcases numerous bizarre fetishes that dumbfounded viewers. One man is sexually attracted to balloons and has no shame. He'll go out of his way to rescue balloons so they won't pop. He doesn't like to pop them, he just likes to have them around and in his room, and he gets like a boner every time he holds a balloon, which is kind of weird. But this isn't as weird as a one guy who was literally attracted to his car. Like, he's looking at his car like a supermodel. The car is a guy, he named it Chase, and it was just really crazy. I don't know if this is a joke, if they just hired this guy to pretend to have that fetish. He would like French kiss his car like intimately. It was just really weird. It's like, I don't know, this shows like, I don't know where they found this guy, to be honest. I couldn't stop laughing watching him French kiss different parts of his car. His car's name is Chase, and they've been in love for 5 years. He loves having sex with his car. One strange couple loves drinking and bathing in their own piss. I'm gonna leave it at that. What's crazy is some of these addictions can be fatal. Consuming air freshener and bathing in bleach is considered risky behavior. Somehow, these women are able to get their fix without ending up in the hospital. Addiction has no limits. One woman is addicted to being stung by bees. She stings herself like 15 times a day. And another woman loves to be a pony and play with horses, which is cool. Just be careful when you're crawling on the floor. You might literally get a handful of horse shit. If you enjoy watching train wrecks, Jerry Springer is the show for you. This TV series is dedicated to airing out people's dirty laundry. Cheaters, liars, and couples are the guests of the show. Jerry Springer is the host, and he presents the audience with a juicy story involving infidelity. Usually, someone ends up getting exposed for cheating. This show is hot trash, but entertaining nonetheless. It's literally about couples working out their differences on national TV. Sometimes the cheater just owns it and leaves with the mistress, and other times they try apologizing. It's not uncommon for people to fight during the Jerry Springer show. It's such a trashy show, but entertaining. Like, they'll literally be like, so you fucked my baby mama, and the dude will be like, yeah, and then they'll just fight. It started like in 1991, and it's literally continued up until his death, which was in 2023. Over 28 seasons of spicy drama, fights, and crazy moments. Jerry would allow the audience to roast guest members by giving them the mic. It's really funny because sometimes the guest would roast the audience members really hard because some of them just suck at roasting. Other times, people would get flamed. They'd be like, you should have fucked her for a Happy Meal because your fat ass couldn't take it. The Jerry Springer Show was a unique talk show that kept viewers engaged. Jerry Springer was anti-PC. Literally, each episode would involve 2 girls fighting over a deadbeat, or 2 guys fighting over a hoe, or 2 lesbians fighting over a girl. This show was crazy, random, and always entertaining to watch. Jerry Springer would make people laugh with his clever one-liners while people were just fighting on stage. Jerry Springer's professionalism made each story 10 times funnier. People would argue over baby mama drama, and Jerry was just standing there in a suit and tie. No talk show host could pull off this type of show. Jerry Springer will be missed, and his legacy lives on. This next show is centered around morbidly obese people. 600 Pound Life documents the difficulties of being morbidly obese. Each episode is about a morbidly obese person trying to lose weight. It's really sad to watch because they want to lose weight, but it's very difficult to lose weight once you get to a certain point of morbidly obese. At that point, it's just an addiction or a coping mechanism by eating junk food. Doctors urge them to make drastic changes because their health depends on it. Making a show about morbidly obese people is gross. They eat unhealthy amounts of food without any form of exercise. Depending on the person, the reason for being obese varies. Stress eating, food addiction, and genetics play a major role in obesity. But being morbidly obese is a choice because at some point you have to put the fork down, and it's just a matter of determination and will. If you don't want to lose weight and just want to keep eating yourself to death, you're going to do it. 600 Pound Life has many notorious episodes that highlight the reality of being obese. Taking a shower, putting on clothes, or going for a walk is nearly impossible for these people. One episode documents an 800-pound man who lives like Jabba the Hutt. He can't move, he's stationary, and the only way he can get out of bed is with the forklift. He eats so much food that his legs have collected so much fat, it's literally like he has elephant legs. And it's not even funny, it's just really disgusting. And sometimes these people don't want to lose weight, like they refuse to lose weight. After they go to the doctor's appointment, it'll literally just be them at a Subway eating food or at a McDonald's. You can't make this shit up. Doctors, tell him to change his diet or die. Another episode revolved around a 31-year-old obese gamer. Fast food, video games, and porn is what he lives for. He has to play video games naked because putting on clothes is too much work. His father brings him McDonald's while he plays Call of Duty. He's unable to move around, so he's bedridden. Taking a shower requires a hose and kiddie pool. The bathtub is not an option. Good thing is, he lost a lot of weight and seems to be doing better. Other people choose to eat instead of lose weight. This show is depressing to watch because these people want help but are in the grips of addiction. Not being able to walk shower, or live a normal life seems terrible. 600-Pound Life is about the emotional and physical torment of being morbidly obese. Each episode follows patients as they attempt to lose weight and reclaim their independence, while at the same time fixing close relationships and regaining confidence in themselves. Warning, this next show is gross, but for some people, it's extremely satisfying. Dr. Pimple Popper is what it sounds like. A doctor that just pops pimples for views and content. But it's not just any pimples, it's those big fat juicy pimples that collect a lot of oil and pus. And she'll just do like something with the needle and tweezers and just pop it and all the pus will come out. It's like this really nasty up close shot of just oil porn or whatever you want to call it. Some people get a kick out of it. They think it's extremely satisfying. It's like an ASMR video. Sandra Lee is a dermatologist who basically got famous through posting her work on YouTube. And out of this, she got her own show. Dr. Pimple Popper pops massive pimples with up-close camera shots. Sandra Lee is a dermatologist who started posting videos in 2015. She would document her procedures and then post them on YouTube. These videos included popping pimples, blackhead extractions, and cyst dissections. People were amazed by the gruesome content. Dr. Pimple Popper amassed over 3 million subscribers on YouTube. TLC decided to work with Sandra in creating her new show, Dr. Pimple Popper, a reality TV series about popping pimples and removing weird things from people's faces. Sandra is also a cosmetic surgeon that helps people remove unwanted growths. Each episode centers around a patient with an unwanted pimple, bump, or growth. One of Sandra's most notable procedures was her removing these two big balls from this dude's face. It looked like two buffalo testicles, if I'm being real. That's what it looked like. She basically changed this man's entire life by surgically removing these two balls. They look like tumors. If you scroll through her catalog, you can see different types of videos she posts. Some of them get really gross, if I'm being honest. It's a lot of popping and just gunk leaking out of people's faces, but some people enjoy it. It's their ASMR video, so you know, it really goes to show that there's a niche audience for every type of content. You can make content doing anything. If you enjoy pimple porn, this show is for you. Naked and Afraid is a survival series about two strangers trying to survive in the wild. A man and woman are chosen randomly, then thrown into a jungle, without food, water, clothes, or shelter. They meet for the first time in the jungle, being forced to survive together. Each episode is about trying to survive 21 days in the wild. There is no prize in this competition, just bragging rights and a sense of accomplishment. Since both people don't know each other, they have to work together in order to survive. Sometimes they get along and work together. Other times they begin to resent each other. If one person leaves early, the other person is forced to survive alone. Each episode is intense as they hunt for food, avoid dangerous predators, and build a shelter. Extreme weather forces contestants to make their own clothing. They use animal skins, plants, and whatever they can find to cover their bodies. Hunting for food or gathering fruit is how they feed themselves. One man successfully hunted and killed a wild boar. Contestants must be careful when it comes to eating plants in the wild. Numerous contestants have ended up quitting because they accidentally consume a poisonous plant. Sometimes they eat unripe fruits or drink dirty water. One chick screwed up so badly by literally taking a shit in the water supply. Pissed off the dude she was with, she contaminated their entire water supply with one bad mistake. Her partner wasn't too happy. This show is filled with crazy moments. One guy was bit by a mosquito and gangrene started to eat his flesh. One of the best episodes involved these two women that basically hunted their own food, built their own shelter, and got everything done. So they were hunting for antelope. One girl killed it with a bow and arrow, which is really cool. Excellent kill. They were cooking up the meat and they started hearing all these hyenas surround them. And once nightfall reached, they were surrounded by hyenas. But what's crazy is a rhino literally appeared near their camp. They literally had to stand there with their spears and defend the camp because they can't literally go anywhere. There's no camera crew. And it's just crazy to me that a rhino literally appeared near their camp. These girls have balls of steel for literally defending their camp. So props to them. Once the contestants reach 21 days, they must reach the extraction point. If you enjoy watching people survive in the wild, Naked and Afraid is for you. Okay, this is gonna be a bonus show, but of course Jackass the show is one of the funniest shows out there because it's a show about friends pranking each other, having fun, and skateboarding. Whether it's being shot out of a cannon or racing in shopping carts, the Jackass boys always entertain viewers with dangerous stunts and hilarious moments. In one episode, Steve-O did a backflip off a ladder into a huge pile of shit. Chris Pontius got beat up by some random guy on the street because Chris was literally dressed up as the devil preaching Satanism, and this dude got pissed. He just beat him up for no reason. Jackass the show is wacky, gross, and funny to watch. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you guys enjoyed these shows, let me know down below. I'm down to do a part 2 because I enjoyed making this video. I appreciate you for staying till the end and coming back to my videos. You're a cool dude. or gal, go to the gym, give thanks to the Lord, and I will see you in the next video. F's!